This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at the Long Beach Terrace Theater for the Long Beach Ballet's presentation of Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
David Wilcox, Long Beach Ballet Artistic Director.
So question, tell me a little about the Long Beach Ballet.
Oh, well, we've been in existence for 37 years, and this is our 35th annual production of doing The Nutcracker here at the Terrace Theater. And we are not a professional ballet company, we are a school. And all of the dancers that you just saw on stage, except for a couple of guest artists we brought in, have all been trained by Long Beach Ballet Hall. Started with Long Beach Ballet at the age of 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, and now put on this production that you saw.
I thought the production was fantastic. Again, it actually surprised me that this was a school. I thought this was a professional ballet company when I saw it.
Well, that's a big compliment. That's our goal, to make it look like that.
Yeah, and also again, my radio station is on the campus of UCI. We're one of the top 10 theater schools. And when I tell people about this, when you go to a college performance, it's going to be a pretty safe bet. It's going to be a good performance because it's not like someone's going to go up there and not know their lines. That's just not going to happen. You know what I mean?
Right. Sure. Of course. But these are 250 people in this cast today that you just saw, from the ages of 4 up. And so it's a huge undertaking to put on this show. The amount of activity backstage is as crazy and energetic as it is that's going on stage.
So question, I always ask this of directors. What do you look for in your casting?
In my casting, well, they have to have charisma, they have to have stage presence, they have to have the technique for ballet, of course, have good technique. They have to have good facial expression, musicality, of course.
You said musicality. Is it necessary for them to be a musician as well as a dancer?
No, most of them aren't. But if you study music, it's very, very helpful because then you understand the music. You're more aware of the music. You're more aware because as a ballet dancer, you are actually the visual representation of the music, and it has to match absolutely perfectly.
Okay, how about an actor? Because again, my show's a theater site. Do you have to be an actor, or is it okay just to be an athlete to be a ballerina?
You don't have to be an actor to just be in the background in the corps de ballet. But to be able to be telling a story, like the little girl who played Clara, you got to be an actor or an actress because you're telling the story. You can't tell the story without being an actor.
Okay. One last question. If my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
Well, I hope that they will walk away seeing that they saw something that was very, very beautiful, musical. What I have attempted to do is I've attempted to take what I believe is Tchaikovsky's vision for his ballet. I haven't changed the music at all from beginning to end. I haven't moved the scenery, music around. It's pure Tchaikovsky, the way he wrote it, the way he wanted it to be. And I tried to make it like he would have done it back then if they had pyrotechnics on stage. And they had all magic and things that we can do with this day. If he could have done back then what we do with lighting, because when he did it back then they had gas lantern lighting, right? But with the spectacular lighting we have and the special effects and the magic and the live horse and the flying sleigh and everything, I hope Tchaikovsky's looking at this saying, yeah, he got it right.
Well, I really enjoyed the performance. I thought it was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
My name's Seth Orza. I'm a principal with Pacific Northwest Ballet. I've been with Pacific Northwest Ballet for 10 years. Before that, I was with New York City Ballet for 8 years. I've been training since I was about 5 years old. And I'm doing the principal role of Cavalier in Long Beach Ballet's Nutcracker. I really enjoy it because you have a really long quadrilla that's beautiful to the Tchaikovsky music, and then also you have some variations and a coda where you can jump, turn, and just dance a lot.
Actually, my show is primarily a theater show. We don't go to the ballet that often. So if my viewers decide to come by here, what should they expect to see?
An exciting show, because you have everything from pyrotechnics to break dancers to magic tricks. I mean, you'll see it all, and I think for anyone that's coming to this, they'll find something that they love about it.
I love the Christmas theme in it because again, my viewers usually go to a Christmas Carol they've seen it a million times. Oh, It's a Wonderful Life. I'm not sure if they come to the Nutcracker that often. I mean, I'm sure a lot of them do, but they would really enjoy the festive holiday season.
Yes, it's totally a festive thing. I mean, I've been doing the Nutcracker since I think I was 5, so it's just part of the holiday tradition to be dancing and the whole holiday spirit. It's great. It's really great.
Question, why did you decide to become a dancer at 5? I mean, did you just know at 5, I just want to be a dancer?
No, so I was born and bred. My parents were dancers. I have 5 siblings that were all dancers, and 3 of us went professional, and then the other 3 went to a certain point and then didn't go pro. But yeah, so I was kind of pushed into it, and then I started to love it around my teenage years.
I guess part of it is genetic. You physically have to be able to do the dance moves, so it helps to actually be physically bred to actually be able to do something like this.
Yes, a lot of work goes into it.
Question, I'm told a lot of dancers, by the time they're like, say, 40 years old, they can't do it. They're like a football player.
Yes.
When you turn 40, you just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Does that give you a little apprehension when you get into it? I mean, a lot of your parents, those people, they probably told you about that. When you turn 40 or 50, I'm sorry, you're just not going to be on stage anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely a short career. You know, it's pretty much, I've been dancing professionally since I was 17, so it's about 20 years. And you have that cap. The body will only do so much, and I think the mind as well. So, but we all prepare for it. You know, there's lots of other positions that you can go into after ballet mastering, directing, choreographing, teaching. So there's lots of things that you're already working on at my age.
You know, I was even told that some dancers, they actually skip college. They skip high school, maybe a year or 2 of high school. I thought that's ridiculous, but you add an extra 4-6 years to your career. You're only going to dance for 10 years, but you add an extra 6 years to that. Now I'm thinking maybe they've got a point there.
Yeah, so there's people that they don't finish high school or they postpone it, and then they go back to school in their early career time. Like we have people up in Pacific Northwest Ballet that are going to college right now that are getting degrees and masters and all of that stuff as they're dancing. But they just couldn't do it at the beginning of their career because it's just very hectic as a young dancer.
Okay, I love the performance. I thought you were fantastic. Again, classic Christmas. You could bring your family to this. You could bring your friends to this. Beautiful season to it, and I love your performance.
Oh, thank you. I can't say any more than I love this production and love coming down here to Long Beach.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Megan Wilcox. I grew up in Long Beach. I trained at Long Beach Ballet from 4 years old till 18 years old. I moved to Germany, danced there professionally for a year, came back to I actually moved to San Diego after that. Now I'm dancing with California Ballet Company professionally, and I'm just guesting here for these 2 days. And it's really special because I grew up here, and it's my dad's production, and I'm so in love with it, and it's just brings back so many memories, and it's such an amazing Nutcracker, and I love being here.
Who do you play tonight?
I'm the Dewdrop Fairy.
What's your take on that character?
I'm not quite sure, actually. I thought I was a flower, but it turns out I am a dewdrop. So it's just the lead of the Waltz of the Flowers. I lead everyone, I bring everyone together. It's a fun part.
I podcast on the largest theater website in Southern California. A lot of them haven't come to the ballet. They don't come regularly to the ballet. So if they decide to come to this piece, what should they expect to see?
The most amazing Nutcracker they'll ever see in their entire lives. I've talked to people that have seen Nutcrackers all over the globe, over years and years, and then they come and see this one and they say, I will never watch another Nutcracker in my life. Just because the theatrics, the story, the story's the same, but the way he directed it and just the little nuances and the pyrotechnics, the live horse, the lighting, it just makes a big difference.
Well, first of all, when you went through your bio, it sounded so exotic, so incredibly glamorous, traveling through a year, dancing with amazing masters and all that. What was that really like?
Well, it was crazy. The first part of my life was very crazy. Like my first competition, it just kept going. Like I competed in YGP in New York for a couple years, and then I went to Switzerland, another step up, and then I went to Jackson, Mississippi, which is like the Ballet Olympics, which is another step up. And it's been an honor to be competing in all those competitions and winning some awards in them. It's definitely helped me grow as a dancer monumentally.
Again, I primarily do theater, so my question, as a ballerina, do you also have to be an actor, or do you just be an athlete?
Both for sure. An actress, an athlete, an artist for sure. They're definitely not just athletes. You have to add a lot of artistry into it. And as you can see, especially in story ballets like the Nutcracker, you have to be a good actor / actress because there's a lot of storytelling to get across. You can't just be blank-faced, just going through the movements. You have to bring that story to the audience as well. So yeah.
Well, I love the performance tonight. Again, very visual for the eyes. A huge cast, wonderful professional, one of the best ballet companies in Southern California.
It's funny because we're not actually a ballet company. A lot of people are like, everyone's so young for a ballet company, but we're actually just a school. They're all these kids, they're like 10 to, like all these company members, they're like 14, 15 years old. But everyone in the audience assumes they're like 20 years old because of their technique and their artistry and everything. So yeah, it takes people by surprise.
Actually, again, my radio station is on the campus of UCI. We're one of the top 10 theater schools in the entire country. And I keep telling people, when you go to a college performance, first of all, it's going to be very safe because no one's going to go up there and not know their lines. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. They've been working on this for months and months and months, and I'm going between Nutcrackers, so I've been rehearsing that Nutcracker and this Nutcracker. We work our butts off. That's for sure.
Yeah. Once again, I love the performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Ellen Bigelow. I am a dancer and a teacher with Long Beach Ballet. I teach the children's levels, so they were the ones that were doing Mother Ginger and Angels, the children in the show.
Okay, who are you tonight?
I was the Arabian dancer. She is a kind of sexy, sensual, exotic character in the land of sweets. So she's the Arabian tea, and she comes out and does a few very kind of sensual movements. Plus, she also has some magic tricks up her sleeve. Yeah.
My radio station is primarily a theater show, so I'm not sure how many of my viewers actually come to the ballet. But if they decide to come to this show, what should they expect to see?
They should expect to see a lot of beautiful ballet, graceful dancers on stage, a lot of kind of pyrotechnics and exciting moments, a little bit different than your regular just community show. This seems like a real enjoyable production.
You teach children, so if a child actually wanted you to become a professional dancer, what kind of advice would you give them? Because that's not exactly a career in which it's a stable career. I mean, what would you tell them?
I would say to just keep going at it, to just keep trying, to always remember what got you started, your passion and your love for it and your dedication. Those are things that really will kind of pull you through life anyway. So I would just say just keep going. Just keep trying.
Great. I loved your performance. I love the performance as a whole. Huge cast. Unbelievably large cast. But beautiful. Beautiful. I love the music. I love the pyrotechnics. I love the scenery. And I love the costumes.
Thank you.
And obviously I love the dance.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on the show. Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker will be playing at the Long Beach Terrace Theater from December 16th to the 24th. For more information, go to www.longbeachnutcracker.com.